here we go again. This is another first ride, and this time I'm very excited about this bike we have here. It's an 07, 08 FZ1, and we're here to do a test ride on it. There's Lyle setting up the camera facing me. You may know Lyle from previous videos such as the first test ride, first impression of the CBR 600 Torqueless Wonder, and also this greatest beginner bike. We've done this test ride on that. We've been teasing Lyle about his Torqueless Wonder CBR 600, and he has decided to upgrade. And upgrade he did. Nothing was going to be good enough unless it was a leader bike. Okay, that sounds beefy. It sounds like it's got all stock exhaust, but still has a big rumble, big engine rumble. 1000cc, of course. This thing's just very nicely put together. Not a whole lot you need to do to upgrade. You can use some braided lines, but those lines look perfectly fine. I bet they're great. Yeah, this bike's pretty much stock. This tail tidy probably will need to go, which I don't mind it very much. Keeps the dirt off. It's got the HID retrofitted. It's got some Oxford heated grips. We won't be using that today. First seating impression. This is feels like a big tall bike. I am tippy-toeing, and I've got about a 29-inch inseam, and I'm tippy-toeing. As you all know, I've got myself a K5 Suzuki SV1000S. That's a pretty decent sized bike as well, but this feels like it's a taller bike. Maybe not necessarily taller, but it does feel like it's bigger. Oh yes, I can feel it. The seat is much wider than my narrower SV1000, so that's why I don't have as much footing with this bike as I do on mine. But the seating position here is wonderful to say the least. I am upright. I'm not leaning on the bars like I am on my bike. I'm not having to reach them. I'm close to the bar. Ergonomics feels great. Okay, so I better get going here. Alright, it's time to go. Oh, clutch engagement is high. It's a little high. Alright. Here we go. Quite excited to take this bike out for a ride. Oh wow, this is very comfortable. Very comfortable bike. Wow, I could ride for hours in this kind of a posture. I've been having problems with my SV. Even if I did put risers and bar on mine, but I'm still having to reach. It's just wasn't designed for that, like this bike is. And wow, is it ever comfortable? Strong brakes, very strong brakes. Sounds good. It sounds very nice. even with stock pipes. Alright, let's just open it up a little bit here. I love that power delivery. I'm loving this already. Very light on its toes here. Quite flickable. It feels like it's a much lighter bike than it is. It is closer to 500 pounds wet, maybe around 400. Oh, I don't know. I'm just taking a guess here. 480 pounds wet. Very linear power delivery. It tips in nicely. It's got new tires, I think. And when you lean it down, it just leans. It does want to lean. I bet you can scrape some pegs with this one without any issues. The suspension is a little harsh for my body weight. I think it can be softened up a little bit. This road is kind of bumpy. It does soak it up, but you do feel the stiffness. Mind you, I don't weigh much either. I'm under 150 pounds. So anybody bigger, this would be perfectly set up already. I don't know these roads, and it's only a 50 zone residential. I don't want to be killing anything, especially deer. There are a lot of deer around here. Wow, this actually gives you a lot of confidence, this bike. It gives you confidence to take it into corners. Okay, I'm just gonna slow down here quickly because there's a deer on the road and it's feeding. And hi, deer. Hi. Pretty one, aren't you? Want to go for a ride? Okay. Oh, it's got a fawn there. Oh, two of them. Two fawns under the trailer there. Okay. That was a nice treat for you guys. Deer and a couple of fawns. Surprisingly enough, for an inline 4, it does have quite a bit of engine braking. Definitely detuned from an R1. Sorry, not detuned, retuned. It does have an R1 engine slightly, but completely a different, more low end. And it does have quite a good amount of engine braking, which I actually like. It doesn't have the low end grunt of the SV1000 V-twin. It does take its time getting up there in RPM, but as you all know, with these theater inline 4s, they are very, very fast and has some massive top end. But again, I like the ergos of this thing. This bike suits me more than mine. I'm truly enjoying this. This is a huge step up from the CBR 600 F4i that Lyle previously had. Okay, one thing I've noticed, it does generate some heat back there. Again, very similar to my SV. I'm afraid of cops, but let's just go. Alright, I just bounced that off the rev limiter. Couple of gears on the rev limiter. You guys may have seen that or not. Okay. This is quite quick. This bike. Don't go, please don't go. Thank you. I'm not definitely convinced that it's a lot faster than my SV1000, because my SV would have probably been way ahead, up to about 100. Definitely not as fast as the Gixxer 1000. That one is a monster of a bike, but this one is right up there. I did bounce it off 12 and second and third, but it's nothing that is not manageable. It will not try and pull you off your seat, which is, to me, the perfect bike, the perfect amount of power. The windscreen is looks pretty small, but actually does a pretty good job in blocking wind. Okay, I think that's enough fun for a bit. I think I touched 200 there, maybe a little over. Oh man, I'm in love all over again. This is a great bike. Some of you may know that I'm actually quite a huge Yamaha fanboy. My first bike was a Yamaha, and ever since I've just been doing all my research on anything Yamaha. I ended up with a Suzuki because that was the best deal that I can get, and I love my bike. But sometimes just riding this bike and all the new current crops of Yamahas, the MT series, MT-07, MT-09, MT-10, they're just wonderful bikes. And I do kind of wish that I had a Yamaha, and I would love to have this bike. This bike is amazing. It's gorgeous. The power delivery probably will not catch you off guard, like the torque, the V-twin, and low speed maneuver. Whoa! So this is why I love this bike, because it's gradual. The power is very linear and doesn't shock you. I'm a big fanboy. Lovely, lovely bike. I gotta say, I've ridden the Gixxer 1000. I love that bike. A lot more than the type of power that I want at this age of my life. This stage of my life. Because I would never use it. So this makes it a perfect combination. Comfort, power, speed, power delivery. Comfort is a huge deal, and this bike ticks all the check boxes, and I'm so glad that I get to test ride these types of bikes. Just to let you guys know, I do have to say, take my my impressions with a grain of salt. I'm by far no expert on bikes. This is just my own personal take with my body style. A few things I would change, not a whole lot. maybe the seat is a little wide. The seat does feel a little wide, and I'm not sure how it's going to be in long rides. It does feel a little stiff, but not any worse than my my SV1000. Anything else? Maybe the mirrors. I think he's got plans to replace those already, put some bar ends. But these mirrors, they're stock and they work really well. I can see everything behind me. The ugly turn signals, typical Yamaha. I mean, they've been using this for how many years? Same one that they put on the MTs. Man, get rid of those. Exact same ones. I don't know if you can see it from my point of view. I mean, it's this thing is already done. The windscreen is probably gonna put like a smoke version. Oh crap! That may have been a cop, so I'm going to hopefully he doesn't turn around. Thank goodness. I'll review that footage later on because that may have been a cop. Alright. Now might be the perfect time to end this review. I've got to get back and bring the bike back. So, if you like this stuff, actually forget about it. I was gonna ask, like, subscribe, leave comments, typical YouTube stuff. But so you all know, my YouTube channel is not monetized. I'm not making any money out of it. I just like to upload videos when I can, and that's probably why there's not a whole lot of uploads on a consistent basis. Only when I feel like it. It's just for enjoyment. Show my friends and show the amount of subscribers I've got, which are mostly into cycling than motorcycling. So yeah. But if you do like this stuff, like, comment is great. Subscribe if you want, if you're new. It doesn't really matter. Again, not making any money. But you know, commenting you know, makes me feel like, hey, maybe I should upload some more since I do enjoy it. There are other bikes that I want to try out, and there are other demo rides, and I'll try to be a little more professional than what I've done before. Actually, no, I don't have to be professional. I mean, I keep this fun, and I say this non-scripted, non-biased, and that's how I like it. I am truly impressed with this bike, probably to this day. Well, other than the new FZ09, MT09, FZ07 crop of new bikes that I've ridden, FZ09 is probably on another level as far as hooliganism. I love that bike. FZ07, such a treat to ride. But this Yamaha, the older big brother of those bikes, does not disappoint. It doesn't have the hooliganism factor of the SZ09. It's very refined. Power delivery is very linear. You cannot, well, unless you try, you can't really get yourself into accidental trouble with the throttle with this. Unlike some more torquier bikes down low, FZ09 is a prime example. My bike, the SV1000, prime example when torque is instant. But this is truly refined, and Yamaha's done their job, and I'm willing to bet that the MT10 is really based off of this bike, because they've already done their homework many years ago. They just changed the look. I kind of prefer this look. MT10 is extremely aggressive looking, whereas this bike again is extremely refined. So there you have it. A very, very fun ride, and I almost don't want to stop. I am. I'm very jealous. I would trade my SV1000 with this in a heartbeat. No matter what I do to that SV1000, make it as comfortable as possible, it's never gonna be as refined and comfortable as this. So having said that, it's the end of this review, and see you in the next one. Bye. There she is in all its glory. What a amazing looking bike. It's beautiful to me anyways, but just wanted to do a walk around, because as you can see, it's got the MT10 body lines, sans the transformer face, but you can just see it's a direct descendant of the MT10, even FZ09. But look how gorgeous this thing is in pristine condition. It's an 08. It's 10 years old, but it's low K. Okay. Alright, that's my walk around.